Today's video is another Foundation Friday. Yay! If you've been here before, you know I am not great at makeup. I'm way more a skincare kind of girl. But I've been experimenting a lot more lately as I get into my older age. I don't know if it's boredom or what, but trying to dabble a little bit more in the makeup territory. And I have a very small collection of Holy Grails. There's only, I think, 3 that at the moment I'm reaching for on a regular basis if I'm going to be wearing makeup, which also does not happen every day. But I am every marketer's dream. Any shiny new thing, or even oldies that I've never tried before that you're hearing a lot of people talking about. So there's always something I kind of want to give a try too. So today we're going to take a look at IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. Yay, doesn't that sound great? So we're going to take a look at the formulation. I'm going to do a demo for you, and then I'm going to do check-ins throughout the day to see how well it lasts. So check it out. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're new here, I'm Mary. I'm 50 years old and I love experimenting with products, devices, methods, anything that's going to help me look as young as I feel. So if you like the look of the video, I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel. You'll give this a thumbs up and also hit that notification bell so you know every time a new video is uploaded, which happens every Friday. Okay, let's get started. A little bit about my skin. As I said, I'm 50, so I'm sort of getting into that older territory. Now, all in all, my skin is in pretty good condition. It's neither super dry, nor is it super oily. It's relatively normal. However, it is super dehydrated. So what that means is it will soak up absolutely everything that you put on it, including makeup. In fact, that's how I discovered that I have dehydrated skin now, is that the makeup wasn't staying. It was just getting soaked right into the skin. So for me, I'm looking for formulations that are hydrating, that help to deliver some moisture to the skin, and also those that don't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, so today we're talking about IT Cosmetics. Now, in general, I love this brand and I have for a lot of years. And in fact, one of my all-time favorites is their CC Cream, Your Skin But Better. I love it and I've used it for years and years and years and I always will. Another product that I used when I was younger and I had younger skin was their Celebration Powder Foundation. I loved it. Now, as I got older, my skin is not fond of the powder foundation, so I can't wear that as much, but it's a great product for those with younger skin or on the oilier side. And if you haven't tried their makeup brushes, wow, they're fantastic. And they have such a huge range. They feel great, they wear great, you buy their brushes and they last forever. Okay, we're not here to talk about that, we're here to talk about this. So, what do they say about this? They say it features lightweight, medium buildable coverage that instantly improves the look of your skin. Now this is interesting, they're saying there are huge skincare benefits. Minimizes the looks of pores and imperfections while delivering all-day hydration. Yay! With a natural radiant finish. Now personally, that's what I'm looking for. I don't like a super matte. I like more of a dewy finish because let's face it, I'm old, my skin is dehydrated, and when you spend your teens and your 20s trying to get rid of the shine, when you get to your 40s and 50s, you're trying to put it back in. Oh, the joys. It says that it is suitable for all skin types, and then it has a number of ingredients that are supposed to be really good for your skin. It has hyaluronic acid and aloe vera extract, which are there to absorb and to retain moisture. It's got B5, which is a moisturizing agent. It has vitamin E, which is an antioxidant that helps fight free radicals. And interestingly enough, it actually has a mild exfoliant in it. So while it's pumping all this good stuff into your skin, it's also helping to get rid of some of those dead skin cells. So, I mean, this sounds fantastic. Now, it says it's going to improve the look of bare skin in 2 weeks. Now, my thoughts on that is that it's makeup. I don't really expect makeup to deliver me all of the skincare, the true skincare benefits that I'm getting from my skincare routine. But that's okay. I mean, these are all good ingredients. I wouldn't rely on it. I'm not expecting it to just totally transform my skin. But I have enough other really good stuff in my skincare arsenal that it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I picked this up at Boots. It cost $39.50. It is for 1 fluid ounce or 30 mils of product. It comes in 40 shades. My shade is the medium warm 32. Now it's tricky to do color matching now. You can't go in, you can't try any of these products on, which is kind of a pain. But their UK website has a matching system where you turn on your camera and it will allow you to try on different shades to see how that might work. Now, obviously it's not going to be perfect, but at least it gives you a little bit of an option. I will probably experiment a bit more with the colors. I might, I tend to go quite a bit darker in the summer, but for right now, I think this color match is pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is try it on, see how it goes. Personally, I like to use a palette because I don't like messy stuff all over my hands. And I'm gonna do about, I'm gonna put 2 pumps, but I actually think a pump is usually enough, 1 pump. And then what I'm using as a brush is my IT Cosmetics, surprise, surprise. It's their Heavenly Luxe Complexion brush. So it's 2-sided. So one you can use for your concealer and the other you use for the foundation. Okay, now we are just gonna get started. Now when I'm applying foundation, I always put it just to the center of my face to start, and then I work out because that's where I have most of my redness. Now as far as prepping the skin goes, I didn't have anything on except my skincare, and it's a wallop of a skincare routine. So my skin is nice and moisturized and feeling good, and of course my sunscreen. I've been using a tinted sunscreen, probably more than not, just because I find that leaves a nice base. Now the other thing that I don't do is a primer, and I'm on the fence about that. I've purchased a number of them over the years, and I haven't really found that any of them make any significant difference whatsoever. So if you have thoughts on that, or any particular primers that you really like, do me a favor and pop that down below, because I need to start experimenting. In general, I do have problems with wear time. There's no doubt about it. That's my dehydrated skin for you. So I'm not going to put on any concealer. I'm just going to see how this whole thing goes throughout the day. Not an exact science, but focusing a lot more on the center of my face, which is where my redness is. Now what I might do is just take a little bit around the nose. That's where I tend to get a bit red, and I might just put a little bit just to make sure on the corners of the eyes. Now you can see I've barely used any. I probably haven't even used a full pump, and I'm not going to put on a whole lot more. I do not like a heavy look at all of my makeup, which is partly why I'm not a great makeup person. I haven't experimented a whole lot. That's it. So what I'm going to do off camera is finish off, which is just do a little bit of the eyes, sort of put on a bit of blush, the basic stuff, because again, I'm not doing a whole heck of a lot, a little bit of eyeshadow. I'll be right back. Okay, that's it. So I did a little bit of blush, a little bit of eye stuff, not a whole lot. The only thing I didn't do was a powder, because I wanted to show you that. So I like to put a little bit of powder just to reduce the shine in some areas, not a huge amount. I'm using my Beauty Pie One Wonder, which I love. It's really finely milled. It disappears. It's great. It does a great job. And I'm actually using a concealer brush. And I really just put it a little bit underneath the eyes and down the nose. And that is pretty much it, because I want the shine to stay everywhere else. Because again, I have always thought that shine equals youth. But I don't want to be shiny and greasy either, so I just put it in a few spots. And that's it. So that's me done for the day. So what do you think? I think it looks great. I think it has good coverage. I think there's a nice luminosity to it. I'm wearing it slightly heavier than I ordinarily would because I'm doing the filming, but I think all in all, it has a nice smooth finish. It looks nice and even. I'm digging it. So it is now 8:15, and I'm going to check back in at lunch, and I'm going to check back again at the end of the day to see how this is worn. So again, I have no primer on, and I'm not going to use a finishing spray because I want to see how it goes. Jury's still out on that one too. Let me know your thoughts on that. So I'll check back with you in a couple of hours. Hey guys, how are we doing? Okay, it is now 1:45, and how are we looking? So this is about 5.5 hours since we first put the makeup on, and I think it's looking pretty good. It might have worn off a bit, but as far as I'm concerned, I sort of have 2 indicators. I have age spots, one here and I have one here, and you can't really see them. So that to me means we are doing okay. I think it still looks relatively even, good coverage. It's got a nice glow, but it's not too oily. I haven't powdered. Now I have spritzed. I'm a serial spritzer, so I've done a bit of spritzing today, but I'm gonna do that anyway. And I think it's held up pretty well. What do you think? I'm happy with it. Happy with my hair too. Always looks better many hours later. Okay, so I will check back in at the end of the workday, somewhere around 6 o'clock, and we'll see how it's still wearing then. Okay. Hey guys. Okay, it is now 6:15, so I have had this makeup on for 10 hours. So what do you think? You know, I think it looks great. Now, I'd say it's faded a bit. Like, I think the blush is all gone anyway, and probably even my eyebrow pencil. But all in all, I think the way that it is gone, it's perfectly acceptable to me. It all looks quite even. Again, I still can't see those age spots, which means there's just enough coverage. You know, I think this looks good. I don't actually remember what it looked like this morning, so I'm gonna have to do the comparison when we're done here. But I would be happy with this. You know, 10 hours later, ordinarily my skin just sucks it all up and it's gone. And I could step out and be absolutely fine wearing this right now. Now, if I was going out, I would probably put a little bit more on, but all in all, I think it looks really good. It's sort of a dewiness to it. Now, again, I have to admit, again, I spritz during the day, but I do that whether I have makeup on or not. But I think the color looks good. I think it looks plump. It doesn't look dry. It doesn't look cakey. I mean, the wrinkles are the wrinkles, but I don't think anything has settled in any worse than when I'm not wearing makeup. So all in all, I think this is a total home run. Now, I have been using it for the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks intermittently, and I've been really, really happy with it. So I think that this is one of those that is now going to graduate to my Holy Grail collection. So now I have 4, and I find it's a really good hydrating, just a lovely, easy to wear, easy to apply makeup that works for me all day long. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've tried this, I'd be curious to know what you think about it and if it's worked for all skin types. If you have any comments at all, just put those down below. And also, if there are any other makeups that you'd like me to test drive, I'd love to do it because this stuff is fun. So thanks again for joining, and I hope I see you next week. Bye. My new YouTube video. Why can't I say YouTube video? Do I have to say it? Can I just say video?
Video, yeah.
Okay.